This video was sponsored by Enhance, Elbilmek, ABRP Planner, Kempower and Bilkomponenter. Yo, what's up? We're getting ready for yet another 1,000 kilometer challenge. This is going to be second to last 1,000 kilometer challenge before I go to Thailand. This time in the Hyundai Ioniq 9. This is the flagship from Hyundai. It's the beast from the east. It has 110 kilowatt hour battery. It charges pretty fast. It's 800 volt hyped up architecture. We're going to see how fast it will do it. So yeah, we are now in garage. It's quite cold outside. In here it's nice and warm, 16.5 degrees. Oh yeah, heated and insulated garage. So yeah, let's see. Well, before I start, I can show you that I have brought what here. A, B, C, D, E. Always bring the Delta EcoFlow. And also a toaster here. So that's going to be awesome, because I don't expect that the vehicle to load will work while we are charging, even though it's DC charging. So I'm going to cook some food, always be cooking. And then here, oh yeah. So I tapped into the OBD, but this time I split it. So this is the OBD LX, and then we have the OBD CX. And this is car scanner. People keep asking me what kind of app it is. Car scanner reports now 90.5%. We have almost 106 kilowatt hour net capacity. And we're gonna finish charging soon. And then yeah, the OBD LX goes to this. OBD CX goes to this. This is a better route planner with live data feeding from the OBD. So if we do this, okay, let me see, can I go back? So better route planner claims that I will be able to make it to all the way to Kongal Ioniq with 11%. Wonder if it counts in preheating or not. Wait, forward, what? Camera obscured. Sending data to Korea. But you see here, if you do this, when you swipe up here, wait, more, yeah, look at this. We get lots of canvas data. Wow, nice. Okay, but, wait, what is the car estimating? The car is being a little bit optimistic, claims that I will have a 19%. Well, I guess we'll get all the preparation done, finish charging soon, and then it is finished. Okay, let's go. 22, all right. I'm gonna probably 22, 25 by the time we go. We are now at Ioniq Kongal. Oh yeah, the car beeps at me. It's fine. Look here. We arrived with 6%, I think. And now we're taking 214 kilowatt. Oh yeah. But all right, so that means I have roughly 20 minutes now. I'm gonna charge to around 75%. But let me show you here. The vehicle to load, as expected, doesn't work. Wait, or is it working? I think it needs to be green, right? Well, I can check. I think it doesn't work. Let me plug it in there. Yeah, I plug it in. It is red because we are charging on DC. So for some reason, the vehicle to load doesn't work. But no worries. I have the EcoFlow and I set it up now. So this is my new toaster. It's called Sage, the perfect press. So you just turn it on first. And now you can see that it pulls, wow, nice, 1.3 kilowatt roughly. It should heat up quite quickly. And it has the what do you call it again? Here we have different modes, right? We have the open melt and also the squeeze control thing here. So I'm gonna use this more, yeah. So now we just wait for it to heat up, and then I prepared some toast with me. And while we're waiting, yeah, here you see, 213 kilowatt, 214. That's pretty much max power, unfortunately, for this car. Yeah, according to EV database, it's supposed to be 250, but I never seen it. So, yeah, wait, I wonder if I should I? stop the heating, or will that mess up everything? Will it overheat? It's cold outside, you know. It's 6 degrees. No, it's not 6. No. It's 4 degrees Celsius and windy. So we will just charge to around 75%. That's the optimal. And then we drive, well, I don't know. You know, in the old days, I would always go Spekkerød, right? And then Varberg, and then so on. And then sometimes only charge 10 minutes to 50%. But nowadays, we have so many chargers on the route, 800 volt chargers, that I'll probably just charge to whatever is optimal. And then I might end up at Halberstad or Falkenberg or Mellbystrand. We'll see. Oh, you see, it still kept the previous stats here. But when we were driving, okay, now this goes up because we're stationary, but the climate was actually sucking around 8 to 9% of the total consumption. That was even higher than the battery preheating here, battery care. Oh, it's ready. Yeah, you see, then it's more or less idle power. So then we open this and we take one of these. I just have 2. Put it in there. And then, so you see, it has the crush control. So it doesn't just crush the bread, unlike some of the cheaper toasters. And then you can even go in this mode here. If you go to the open melt, let me see, it's kind of, I need to do it wrong. Here, open melt, then it stays open and there's a little gap. And then you can melt goodies, no cheese and stuff. I'm gonna go over to this mode and then. So then it takes slightly longer time to cook this, like 3 to 5 minutes. But then you get nice and fluffy toast. Okay, I think the sandwich is ready. Oh yeah, look at this. Okay, let's eat. Wait, we have to wait for it to cool. Oh, look at that. Oh yeah. Let's try. Nice warm sandwich. Melted cheese, fluffy sandwich. Oh yeah. And then Alright, I finished my sandwich, and this is very impressive speed. We had over 200 kilowatt until 67%. Now it starts throttling, but just gently. But I'll show you that there is a delta between the battery power you see here, 190 kilowatt, and then on this screen it says 194. It's because this screen here, the car screen, shows you how much it pulls from the charger, whereas this screen shows what goes into the battery. And then I'm using some heater here. Yeah, nice and toasty. You see in it. So when I set the HVAC to 22.5 degrees, it actually reports at 28, but I don't think it's 28 in here. I'll be sweating like a pig. Well, actually, maybe it's 28 close to one of the vents here. I don't know, but okay, whatever. So I'm gonna go for, well, I'm not sure, 75%, possibly. That's actually optimal, yeah. In this car, because it charges so fast, then optimal state of charge is roughly 65, no, 55 to, no, it's 65 to 75%, I think. Yeah. Okay, this session went from around 6% to 77% in 24 minutes. That is uber schnell. Let's go. All right, next stop is possibly going to be Mellbystrand. The car claims 33% at arrival. I bet the route planner claims 19% at arrival. We might be able to go to the turnaround point and then go to Mellbystrand. Well, and then the battery is kind of hot-ish, yeah. So I just need to drive, I think, and then it will just scavenge the heat. You can see here, it just pulls some power for the battery care, which is possibly the heat scavenging. Yeah. So it's cold outside, 7 degrees Celsius, and then we just try to save energy as much as we can, right? We are now on the concrete surface around Falkenberg, and well, the noise levels are actually not that bad. It's remarkably good. And also, keep in mind that we are on summer tires. Winter tires are softer and quieter. We are on Continental, what is it called again? I think like Eco Contact. But we have 285, 45, 21 inch, you know? Freaking huge tires. And still, sorry, we have premium contact, Continental premium contact. So they're actually not considered the quietest tires out there. Let me check on the left lane there. Left lane is smoother and quieter. Wow. This is remarkably good for those fat tires, 21 inch summer tires. We have so low noise levels, and when I measure it near my home, it actually it had noise levels on par with the best Chinese cars like NIO. Oh shit! I'm gonna get flashed at. Oh man, the matrix lights here is freaking all over the place, man. But okay. Anyway, my point is that the noise level here are as good as 2-3 times more expensive German cars, you know. And not long time ago, 6-7 years ago, when classic Ioniq came out, it was just noisy. And then same with Kona. If you guys know, Kona was also quite noisy, and Niro became better. And then when Ioniq 5 came out, I was like, ooh, that was a big improvement. But the Ioniq 9 here is on a completely different level, man. It is remarkably good. Yeah. The matrix lights, on the other hand, that needs some tweaking, man. Ugh, shit. We actually made it here to Circle K Halmstad, 400 volt chargers, 400 kilowatt chargers, 800 volt chargers. And now we are taking 80, huh? Wait, is the car doing some kind of Chinese thing? Why are we getting only 85? Oh wait, I went deep to 2.5%, maybe the car doesn't like it. Uh-oh. Okay, but it probably just needs like a minute or two of ramp up time, right? But okay, maybe in the future I should avoid going too deep. It's acting like the Chinese cars. Alright, but probably no big deal, right? Now I'm gonna cook some more sandwiches. Wow, look here. It's I think it's around it's -4 degrees outside. Don't want to stand out there in the freezing temp, right? But I can just set up everything in here. I folded the third row, and we have so much space here. And when I did the banana box test, this Ioniq 9 had just mind-blowingly good space in the back. It was just class leading. So now we're heating up in here. I think actually when you cook the sandwich, it will mostly just evaporate. I mean, just there will just will be steam coming out. Yeah, maybe a little bit of no, we're not cooking with too much fat here and there, so this should be fine, right? EcoFlow is now outputting 1.35 kilowatt. And then we should be ready. And then in the front here, man, we have so much space here. We have the king seat or the queen seat, captain's chairs. But, oh, what the heck, man? Dude, huh? Are we still taking only 85 What? Wait, is something wrong with the charger? No, I don't think so. These chargers should be fine. But you've been charging now for 5, wait, shit, oh, sorry. Huh? Been charging for 5 minutes and it's still slow. Wait. But then those chargers, they have something wrapped around them. So I'm not sure if they work or not. I mean, it's green. Should I change charger? Or should I wait a little bit longer? Wait, 11% and it's still going slow. I wonder if one of the something is kaput here. So this was 8 minutes so far. And then at full speed, we should be getting at least 2.5 times faster charging. So we can try to calculate how much time we lost here. I'm gonna change stall and see if we go faster. Okay, we move. We're over there first. We move over here now. It's ramping up. I counted that we charge for 10 minutes and we spend 2 minutes moving. And then there's the ramp up time. So it's probably like 13 minutes total. So then I had to correct for it. I had to calculate how long this should have taken to reach 10 to 13%. Huh? Wait, same here? What the heck, man? Wait, is there something wrong with the chargers here? That could be a possibility. This is not good. All right, move charger and the same thing, 88 kilowatt. I suspect that there's something wrong with this site on the Circle K chargers. But I don't want to rush over to another charger now, because in a way, if everything was working fine here, we would charge to 75% again. So what I could do is go to the supercharger, at least get 120 kilowatt over there, and we just calculate how long it should have taken. You know, we know roughly how long it's supposed to take now, right? Oh, this is new. The people in the live stream, they were talking about the new Ionity site, or an Ionity site. First I thought they were talking about Varberg. No, but there's supposed to be a new Ionity site over here at Halmstad. What? I haven't heard about that before. Okay, so we're gonna go over there now. See? So there we should at least get maximum speed, right? But I did write down how long we stayed here. That was 20 minutes. And also, well, it's non-linear scale, but we gain around 17 kilowatt hour only during 20 minutes. So I'm gonna calculate how long it should take, right? And so on. Wait, is it close? Oh, no, it's, oh, what, look at this. Okay, we don't have to enter this because it's closed, but wow. Since when did they have Ionity here? Oh, we're at Sanctuary. Hallelujah. Oh yeah, we're back in the game. Ionity for the win. Seems like they have a placeholder for plenty of chargers here in the future. Oh man, I didn't know about this site, but from now on, I might actually visit this Ionity. It's just a bit weird off the regular, whatever, Circle K and all that, but it's still fine, okay. Because here we can actually get the maximum speed. So yeah, based on that, we should have, I mean, we gained 17 kilowatt hour, but it took 20 minutes back and forth, you know. If we were taking 220 kilowatt or something, 200, yeah, it should take around 8.5 minutes. So I calculated that there is a 12-minute correction here. But now we are back on track, and now I can eat my sandwich. It's in here, yeah, it's kept nice and warm in the box here. Okay, according to some guys in the live stream, they said that this site came up in 28th of October. Now it's 16th of November. So it's roughly 2 weeks ago. But I didn't know about this. Okay, but cool. But there's, as expected, on like many sites, there's nothing here at night. Everything is closed. The city gross is closed. Wow, they actually open 7 to 22 every day. You know? In Norway, everything is closed on Sundays, almost, yeah. But not in Sweden, nope. Norway is like Germany. Shopping malls and everything is closed, but Sweden, they're like Texas, man. Okay, so let me just check around here what it is. Also not that far to drive out. Yeah, okay. But man, it's kind of cold. But okay, so now we're back on track. We're gonna go quite far. This car, it has a big battery and it's actually relatively efficient. It seems like it's more efficient than the MG IM6, which is a lot smaller. So it seems like we are able to travel almost 200 kilometers between each charge, huh? It's Korean tech. Alright, I realized I made a small blunder. This happened around halfway mark further south there. From the very start, I had the rear heater on. You can go here, shoop, and then you see that the rear heater was on. So now we're pulling one, a little bit over, actually, there's different intensity on this. We're pulling 1.3 kilowatt, right? And then if the rear heater is on, let me see, like, wait, it went back to that, okay. If I do this auto on the rear and then go back to front, it might pull, I'm not sure how much extra. Maybe 500 watt extra, or I'm not sure, 1 kilowatt. But okay, I talked to the live stream people, and we kind of estimated that we might have consumed 2 to 4 kilowatt hour more. And in charging time, that means usually around 1 minute. So okay, we're gonna correct for that. Shave off 2-3 watt hour per kilometer at the very end, and also the delay was not 12 minutes but 13 minutes. Wow, yeah, look there, almost 3 kilowatt. Yeah, but now it's ramping up. Of course, it's ramping up because we just started the heat in the back. Okay, but around 3 kilowatt ish. Okay, if I switch off the rear again, off, then it drops to 1.6. Yeah, so maybe it pulls 1 kilowatt extra. But then when we are driving slow via Oslo or Göteborg, then I think it might only pull 500 watt extra. We have now reached Varberg, and look at the consumption. 389 watt hour per kilometer since Halmstad. Oh shit. Wow. Okay, it goes down a little bit now, but still, wow. Okay, but it is what it is, right? A big fat beast. So of course there are gonna be some nisses. Oh, Bjorn, oh lol, my Model 3 consumes half of that. Well, your Model 3 might be efficient, but this Ioniq 9 can take twice as many banana boxes as the Ioniq, as the Model 3. So in terms of banana box efficiency, then this is as good as Model 3. Huh? Take that! Okay, elements that completes a 1,000 kilometer challenge. We have to eat a hot dog, or actually double sausage penetration, and then I have to come over here and say we are now at speculated. Then all the checkpoints for the 1,000 kilometer challenge is complete, and then some hammering with high consumption at Varberg, and then we're good, right? So yeah, now we're charging here. What I noticed with Ioniq 9 is that it never fails handshake. You just plug in even fat heavy cable, no handshake problem, because the car kicks ass for the Lord. Look at this. Oh yeah, we arrived with 21% this time. So I'll probably just ride on the 220 kilowatt wave and then go to the next Ioniq, which is only 118 kilometers away from here. Okay, I went to the restroom and then I bought a big banana I'm gonna enjoy. But yeah, you see here, okay, over here, we're at 61%, we're taking 213 kilowatt. It just throttled now. We were pumping in 220 kilowatt. So when we plug in at 21%, it actually flattens the curve a little bit. Yeah, so it means that it's not too big of a disadvantage to actually charge from 20% rather than 5%, right? All right, but when do I leave? Now? Or, let me check. Let's check here. I think we can leave soon. The car now estimates that we will be 25%. Okay, I'm gonna check with the weather route planner and then we leave soon. Yeah, pretty much same here. 62%, we will arrive at 21%. Okay, good to go then. Yeah, so this is only a 16-minute charging stop. Oh yeah. We are now at Hobby. It's 6:21 and I'm getting really sleepy. So for safety, I'm gonna pull over here and take a nap. And I will also check, we have 51.3 kilowatt hour. So I check all the state on everything, and then hopefully just a 15-minute nap, not a 3-hour nap over here. A slight longer distance, but no big deal. Safety is more important than getting everything 100% correct. Well, I always bring this storm bag pillow. Yeah, one time storm bag, always storm bag. Storm bag jacket, storm bag pants, storm bag panties. Okay, so I guess now we will test also how good this car is for napping. Let me see, how far can we recline here? Whoa, wow, that's nice. Okay. Dude, I just realized we have the leg rest here also. Holy macaroni, this is super comfy. Oh. Wow, this car is made for these long trips. Okay, back on the move again. We actually nap here for 1 hour and 2 minutes total, yes. And then during that time, seems like we lost about almost 2 kilowatt hour. Battery temperature went down a little bit, but okay, whatever. So we can also correct for that. Yeah, so it's gonna be roughly 1 hour and 2 minutes. Oh, okay. Now I should be fully, I mean, not fully rested, but at least enough rested to finish the challenge. This is strange. We are now almost 30 kilometers away from Strømstad. When we were around 45 kilometers away, I noticed that it didn't preheat yet. So I manually preheated. And you can see that it is active here on the display. You can see that little thing there. But now for the longest time, it has not shown up here in the the power meter thing here. Still says 0. And then also if you look here, the battery temp has not gone up. It's been camping at 11-12 degrees Celsius. Inlet has not gone up. What the heck? Is this thing broken? We have a 38% battery. Okay, we took a nap, but it seems like the whole system has been thrown off just because we had a 1 hour nap. Because I did navigate to Ioniq. You can see it. Wait, if we go in navigation there, you can see it here. Ioniq. So it should know that I'm gonna charge eventually, but preheating is broken. It's kaput. Okay, we're gonna do a quick stop here. Whatever here, for example, where it's safe. Okay, so you just deduct 1 or 2 minutes. Okay, this seems to be a safe place to stop. Okay, stop the car. Oh man. Okay, let's try now. Let's go. Finally now it is working. Hallelujah. Preheating has started at 5 kilowatt, 5.1 kilowatt. Yeah, so now the inlet should go up, but then we are now 69 kilometers away. I think that's fine. If it finishes preheating, it would just stay close to 20 degrees and we kind of go deep anyway, so that's also another problem. Once the state of charge goes below 12.5%, preheating will be deactivated, and 12.5%, this state of charge scale is non-linear. It drops faster towards the end, but it means that you still have almost 15 kilowatt hour when it decides to no more preheating available. Well, of course, low battery, okay. But of course, border control coming, so that we need to deduct another minute or two, depends how long it takes. Okay, back on the main road. I timed around 2 minutes. There was there was the border control, Tullen, no, not Tollen, yeah. He just asked me, hey, yeah, so what was it? Standard questions, you know. Yeah, where are you going? I'm like, going back to Yes home where I live. Oh, where have you been? I'm like, Hollandsåsen, a little bit south of Melbystrand. I had all the answers ready for him. And then he was like, okay, and then are you making some videos? He poked into it and saw some cameras. Like, yes, been testing this car. It's a press car, belongs to Hyundai. I said, oh, okay. And then he asked, oh, so what kind of magazine or what they were writing for? I'm like, oh, I have my own YouTube channel, Teslabjorn. I said, oh, okay, well, have a nice trip. Like, yeah, that's usually how they roll the border control. They just check if there's something suspicious going on, but they see it's a Norwegian registered EV. I mean, what do you expect, right? And then there's some camera equipment in here. But yeah, so at least 2 minutes lost there, so we just correct for that. ABC, always be correcting. Oh yeah, last charging stop, we arrived with 4.5%. And it's ramping up. Wait, I'm gonna get over 200 kilowatt, right? The battery is at 20 degrees. It heated up slightly towards the end. Okay, 170. What? 180. 190. Oh yeah. Wow, look at that. Huh? Korean tech for the win. 205. Oh yeah. Yeah, all good. So, okay. One more stop here. I calculated. Well, actually, let me see. What will the car, will it say -% here? I think it won't, right? Or will it do that? No, it doesn't give me any percent yet. Yeah, it bugs me that I need to charge before I get home. What do you think I'm doing right now? Well, okay, if you look at about the route planner, it estimates that we need to spend 29% of the batteries. If we go 40%, we should be safe. Wait, that means I have to hurry. This car charges really fast. Oh, look, let's clean some windscreens. Oh, okay, maybe not. Right, the final run. This car underreports by 1.7%. That means we have to count to 983 kilometers. You have around 100 kilometers left. And then when it comes to time, we take the current time plus 16 minutes. So we're already at the 9-hour mark. Uh-oh, can we finish this within roughly 1 hour? We'll see. Let's hammer it. All right, let's do the countdown. 991, 992, 993, 994, 995, 996, 997, 998, 9999, 1000. Consumption 350 before correction, and time is 940 plus 60 minutes. 956. That means 955. Wow, very impressive considering this is a freaking cold run. -4 degrees Celsius over here. Oh shit. Okay, now let's go home. I still have enough juice to get back home. Yeah. So 955, how fast is it compared to other similar sized cars, 6 or 7 seaters? Well, it was faster than the EV9, but the EV9 has a smaller battery, only 100 kilowatt hour, and charges at roughly 200 kilowatts. So it's like 10% bigger battery in this car and 10% faster charging. So the EV9 had a slightly colder run, but 10-20. So you can say that in similar temperature, this car should be maybe 15-20 minutes faster. But also interesting to compare it against the Nio EL8 that was only charging, not swapping. It did it in 940. Okay, it was warmer run. Actually, consumption was lower. Yeah, so yeah. But the EL8 just charges faster in the beginning, and overall it actually charges faster. But then it has a smaller battery, right? And then other cars we can compare against is the Model X, of course. Yeah. And also I did the EL8 with swap. Yeah, so then they are faster. But I feel like the space here could possibly be actually better than Model X. So yeah, I mean overall though, it's a nice car, comfortable, spacious. It has lots of features, good comfort for sleeping. So this is actually one of the best like proper SUV out there, big family cars. So yeah, just go get it. It works great on long trips. Just wish that it would charge even faster, like 220 kilowatt on 110 kilowatt hour. That ain't very fast in it compared to many Chinese cars. But I mean, it's still pretty good. Yeah. So that's gonna be it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, thank you for watching and talk to you later.